Alright, in the last video we put him in to metal. So in this video I'm going to sandblast him, and then we can start metal chasing all of these burrs away that we see on him. We'll get rid of some of these sprues, but I'm going to leave the main sprue here because it's a great place to hold on to it while I'm working on it on the vise over there at the bench. So we'll get to sandblasting this guy, get all the rest of the investment off. Alright. Works pretty good. It's a little sandblasting cabinet, but runs on my air compressor, which is just a 160 small tank. So, but it worked really good. It gets all this investment off, and then we can move on to start the metal chasing. Okay, so I got him in the vise. I'm going to hit him with a wire wheel to start with, see what flies off, and then we'll go from there, see what we have to grind off. Not a whole lot came off. I'm going to have to work with the little wire cutoff to take off the rest here. Yep. This is a carbide tip Dremel bit. Seemed to work really good. Okay, we'll try the wire brush again, see if we can fade some of that in. So as you can see, a lot of those just fade away with the wire brush. I still have this one here that I'm probably going to smooth out a little bit more. Make them look more like hair in there. I still have that I have to fix. This is from my chaplet because he's hollow, and when I invest him, you have to have a piece that goes through from one side to the other over here that holds the investment in place. And so I used a piece of welding rod, and it must have had flux on it or something. So I'll have to clean that out. I have to fill the big hole in the back of his head as well. So when it comes time for welding, we will we'll fix that and this one. But yeah, starting to come together. It's a lot of work. I have to remove all this on the other side now. I've been using the square corner of this to mimic hair, but his hair changes, so I go back to the teardrop shape. Alright, let's try the wire wheel again. So that turned out pretty good. Got rid of all of the dots and bumps on his back. Made it look like hair again. So I've got this guy I'm going to cut off, and then I got to work on his bare feet. Alright, now I got a cutoff wheel. Alright, back to this guy. There's a big piece down in here. I gotta get. Okay. I haven't been having a whole lot of luck with these wire brushes, but they seem to get in the area that I need. The problem is they just explode, and they're like a one-use thing. Alright, I got those sprues off. Saved them because it's the same metal, same bronze, silicone bronze from the same batch. So I can remelt this to fill the hole, and then when you go to patina, it's going to match. It doesn't have a color difference. So I'm going to use those to start with, and anything else I can to fill the hole in the back of his head before I use something that's not the same metal, so it'll match as much as possible. Alright, that looks a lot better. So I'll have that one to fix. Let me fix this so you can see.